Long day of shoveling. Over a foot of snow here on the East Coast. So I wanted to come on and offer, I was talking with a very, very close girlfriend yesterday, and we shared a lot of our youth together. And in conversation with her, she is a real thriver. She's not a survivor. She does not simply survive. She continues to thrive as a mother, as a woman. She's continually growing. It's amazing to watch. We shared a large part of our childhoods together. And, as I speak to more and more women in this way, that I let them know that I can hold the space for them, that more women that I know have been abused, molested, sexually touched inappropriately than not. I was not. I am the exception. I was gifted to have a really beautiful relationship with my father that was very loving. He was both sensitive and masculine. And then my next most formative male relationship was with my French horn teacher, because music was my entire life. And again, he was nurturing and paternal and never, like, nothing if not inappropriate. He was actually quite formal and old fashioned, but we had a really beautiful bond. And my maternal and paternal grandparents that I was grandfathers that I was lucky enough to grow up with were very, very different men, but also very loving, and really each of them added something very dramatic to my childhood in the form of the gifts that they were able to give me and the time we were able to spend together. I don't take that for granted. And I also don't take for granted that, my young view of the masculine and men is not tainted by inappropriate relationships. And to really come to find that almost all of the close women in my circle have in some form or way been abused. That was tacitly ignored and almost nodded. Boys will be boys. Oh, that's terrible, but don't make a fuss. It's in your own head. It didn't happen. So the amount of gaslighting and the amount of debasement that goes on surrounding that abuse, of blaming children, is very shocking to hear every time. So what I volunteer to you, if you are a woman or a man, especially a man, that can hold that space for a survivor, that can stand at the gate so they can be soft behind it, please offer that. There's not enough. And for the men that are survivors too, they also need that space. They need the strength of space to know that they do not have to live with that shame every day, that there is space to heal. I know this is heavy, but this is reality. This is the reality that many of my intimates live with every day. And to not call it out is a lie. So I'm calling it out. And I can hold the space. And if you can, offer it. It's my challenge to you. And I will see you tomorrow.